Back in 2023, we were inspired by a very short segment on the Easy Allies podcast, which was a version of Kiss, Marry, Kill, but for video games. The idea is that there are 3 games that are all very excellent in their own right, and you need to make some tough choices. Pick one game that you would get to keep forever, pick one game to fully complete one time only, and sadly, pick one game that gets deleted from existence. With the approval from the Easy Allies to do this, let's have some fun. This time around, we're going to be looking at Mario Sports on the Nintendo Switch, with the choices being Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Strikers Battle League, and Mario Golf Super Rush. Before jumping in, we just wanted to take a quick second to talk about our 2024 goals as an outlet, and you can help us reach our main goal, which is getting to 15,000 subs. If you're unfamiliar, we're trying to take content creation to a more elevated and positive environment without toxicity. If you enjoy what we're doing, consider subscribing, liking the video, or sharing with a friend that you think might enjoy it. Any or all of these will make a big difference in the algorithm. In terms of presentation, Mario Strikers Battle League is the best on the list, but the biggest downside is that Mario Strikers lacks a major single-player component or adventure mode. As for the gameplay itself, it's a 4v4 arcade soccer that is closer to Blitz than it is to FIFA, but there is actually a level of strategy in the game, akin to a fighting game with moves and items that can change the tide, along with your super shots. When it came to deciding which game to keep, the single player mode features offline, where the player can grind for currency to unlock gear and all of the players on the roster to change their attributes, and this might keep the player the busiest for the longest amount of time with the tournament cups. Mario Strikers also features a very impressive local co-op where up to 8 players can play on one Switch at the same time. In addition to some great co-op, Mario Strikers has an online season mode where you can create or join a squad and then compete for promotions, in addition to the standard online mode for quick play. Trying to decide between complete and keep was very tricky, but it ultimately came down to which game had a better single player mode. Out of these 3 games, Mario Tennis Aces has the best adventure single player mode and is ultimately the most balanced game, but it offers more for completion. The single-player adventure mode is plenty of fun and should take you about 5 hours or so, which does a good job showcasing all that there is to do in Mario Tennis Aces. Mario Tennis Aces has it all: adventure mode, single-player, co-op, and online. However, the most important thing about Mario Tennis Aces is that the gameplay has the perfect balance of easy to play but hard to master in one of the best entries in the series, which the sales can attest to, with over 4 million at the end of 2021. Most importantly, Mario Tennis Aces did exactly what a Mario sports game is supposed to do: find the balance between whimsical Nintendo fun and serious gameplay. Outside of NHL 94, Hot Shots Golf and Mario Golf have been the 2 sports games that I have spent the most time with over the years. After a 7-year hiatus, Mario Golf was finally coming back to the Nintendo Switch with Super Rush. Unfortunately, Mario Golf Super Rush, the first entry since World Tour on the DS back in 2014, just wasn't able to capture the same magic as the other entries in the series. Camelot, the team behind the original Hot Shots Golf in 1997 and every Mario Golf game since 1999, were still leading development, but something just never felt right with Super Rush. The courses were a blend of realistic and whimsical Nintendo, which felt like a jack of all trades and a master of none situation. The adventure mode felt uninspired, and the big selling point, Super Rush, just wasn't interesting or engaging. Even if you stripped away everything at its core, Mario Golf lacked precision and fun. The best thing about the Hot Shots Golf series, or the Mario Golf series before, was that it was simple on the surface, but it rewarded players for mastering the game. The line is ultra thin with Mario Sports between whimsy and overboard, and Mario Golf Super Rush was never able to find the balance. After long gaps between entries for some of these series, including 7 years for Mario Golf and 15 years for Mario Strikers, the Nintendo Switch brought back many beloved Mario Sports series with mixed results. If you're a fan of the Mario Sports games in general, you likely found something to love. As always, remember to be nice to your fellow gamer, but more importantly, be nice to your fellow human.